want everyone to know that you can connect on the YouTube also to know more about, in case you miss, or you can share the link with people so that they can also know more about this training. So today, I have less than 30 minutes to treat on this skill acquisition. When we talk about skills, it is very, very important. If you are not skillful, you cannot be gainful. If you are not skillful, you cannot earn. When you see people that are successful in this industry, it's because they are super skillful. They have discovered the secret of how to go about. Like what somebody said, if I'm given 4 hours to chop a tree, I will use the first 3 hours to sharpen my sword. That is skills. Ability to sharpen your sword. If you are given 4 hours to chop a tree, wisdom demands that you use 3 hours to sharpen your sword. Because if you are using a sword that is dull, you will exert strength, you will exert energy, you will lose strength, you will lose energy. When you are doing network marketing and you are not applying professional skills, you are just like a farmer that is using a dull cutlass to clear the ground. We do everything within your power, and you think that you are making motion, but that motion is limited. You are not gaining access to speed. What makes you to be different or to be unique is skills. Can somebody type skills? Skills. Skills. It is skills that kills failure. When you see a man that is skillful, he's on his way to success. That is why we cannot underrate the place of skill acquisition in this industry. So please, wisdom demand that we open up our spirit mind to learn more about the skill acquisition. How do I go about? How do I do this? How do I generate the necessary skill for this assignment? All right, we are good to go now. Now, I want to look at some basic. And when you talk about basic, we're not talking about those things that you cannot do. It's those things that you can do. So the first skill you need to succeed in this industry is called prospecting skills. Hello? Can you hear me now? I'm sensing network interruption. Okay. Are we together now? Please, if we are here, kindly let me know if we are connected, because I'm sensing network interruption.
Yes, we are hearing you, sir.
Okay, okay, good. Okay. So we are looking at the first skills of becoming successful marketing. We call it prospecting skills. Prospecting skills. Ability to prospect. It's not everybody that understands that prospecting is a skill that you need to apply. It's a skill that you need to cultivate if you're going to succeed in this industry. Prospecting skills is very, very important. Now let us start by looking at what is prospecting, or what is prospecting list. Prospecting is simply a word that is of the word prospect, somebody that you know or you don't know, that you want to introduce to a business, is a prospect, called a prospect. Somebody you know or you don't know.
I mean, it is for now.
Are we together? Please mute. Somebody that will join or may not join is categorized as a prospect. So simply put, a prospect is a future person or downline. A prospect is somebody that has the potential to join you in the business. You must understand it. Somebody should help me to mute everyone that is joining us. So you will not be interrupted. Please help me to mute everyone upon entry. It's very, very important. All right. All right, let me continue. So what is a prospect list? A prospect list is a list of people who may or may not join you. A prospect list is a list of people who may join you or may not join you. When you start network marketing, the first sign of seriousness is for you to get a book or a notebook or a diary or a pad. Write out at least 100 to 200 names out from your phone book. Write it out. Don't assume. Pick up your smartphone. We can practicalize it now. You must have a notebook that is called prospecting list notebook. Write everyone in that your phone. Write their name and their phone contact. You must be able to do that. If you cannot do that, you are categorized as a lazy networker. The challenge we are having today, some people just join business. They just shoot like a farmer going to farm with a dull cutlass. How can you achieve something? How can you make something happen? It cannot. You can only just do gra, 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 gra. And gra, gra, not they pay. What pays is skills, ability to go inward, calculate, and before you shoot, don't be losing bullets because you have a gun. You must shoot to a targeted person or whatever. So a prospecting list is a list of persons who may or may not join you. Then after you have gotten that, you shoot for at least 100 names. Everybody knows at least 200 to 300 people. I want to particularly narrow this teaching to our business, Multistream TM Limited. In case you are watching me on the YouTube, I would like you to know that this is a program for leadership. So we are not talking more about the business. We are talking about those people that have joined us. So you shoot for at least names of people, minimum 100. This is an assignment for everyone that is under the influence of my voice right now. If you have not done so, this is a new year. You must have what I call New Year resolution. Pick your phone, get a new notebook, write at least 100 names. Everybody knows at least 200 to 300 people. So if you can get your phone or whatever, get those names in there. So who is a prospect? A prospect are those people that may join you or may not join you. They are potential clients. This is a part of a job, a daily business routine. So after you have shoot for those 100 names, you are not wasting time. We call it skills acquisition. I did it, and some of my leaders that also join me, after they have registered, I will tell them, go and get a notebook, write the names on your phone or your phone contact, put them on book, ink them on book. Don't allow this laziness of phone that the names are on phone. No, put it on paper. You need to do that. It's a sign of seriousness. Then after you have gotten those 100 names, you highlight the top 10 prospects. What I'm saying here is that when you have gotten those 100 names, look at the 10 first people you need to contact in that prospect. Not according to the numbers. Check it very well. Your spirit will direct you. Your spirit will motivate you. How do you do a checklist? Look at the people that are active in your phone contacts. Look at the people that you have done business with in the past, especially those ones that you guys succeeded together. Don't just shoot for everybody. Look at the people that are also trusting God for opportunity. You shoot for those people. You open another page in that phone book and put those 10 numbers. I don't know whether we are learning something. This is the skills of getting the right result. This is the skills that will take you to the top. Then out of the 10, you identify 2 again. These 2 are just like your pillars. Look very well. These 10 people, which 2 now that I want to build, I want to partner with, you must identify them. It's very, very important that you do that if you want results. All right? Let us look at the concept of prosperity. Number 1, everybody is a prospect. Everybody what? Is a prospect. Anyone that is breathing is a prospect. Anyone that is alive is a prospect. So don't discriminate. Don't say that this guy, the way he's acting, I don't think he can do this business. Let me shock you. The people that can do the business is not written on their forehead. Don't be shortchanging yourself by thinking, by the look of somebody, this person is a networker, he's going to do this business. No, it does not work like that. You have to think, generalize your thinking. Every person you know is a prospect. Every person a prospect knows is a prospect. Meaning, if you tell somebody about the business, that person knows somebody. So if the person cannot do the business, he may have 1 or 2 contacts that can do the business. So that is what I mean that by saying that Every person a prospect knows is a prospect. And again, every person you have ever met or will ever meet is a prospect. Whoever you meet or you will ever meet is a prospect. If you are traveling, that person sitting close to you in that vehicle is your prospect. You are using keke, is a prospect. You are buying tomatoes, that tomato seller is your prospect. So every person you have ever met or will ever meet is a prospect. Somebody in church that is worshiping God is a prospect. Somebody in the mosque that is worshiping God is also a prospect. So don't discriminate. Every person you have ever meet or will ever meet is a prospect. Every person who walks, talks, or breathes within 10 feet of you is a prospect. We are looking at the concept of prospects. So once you talk, the person can walk, the person is breathing, and is 10 feet of you, that person is a prospect. So if you see somebody that is talking, put it in your thoughts that this is my prospect. If you see some people walking around, you know that they are a prospect. Anyone that is breathing is a prospect. So that is it. So what am I trying to let you know? In summary of this prospecting, don't go prospecting. Prospect as you go. Don't go prospecting. Prospect as you go. What do I mean by that? When we are doing network marketing, it becomes boring when you dress and you say you are going to talk to people about multistream. You will be discouraged if you are not getting a yes for an answer. But when you go with the intention that I am not prospecting anybody, let me just go and visit, or let me go to the bank and do 1 or 2 bank transactions. As you are waiting for your turn, that person close to you, seated or standing, is a prospect. If you have a complimentary card, if you have an invitation card or a flyer, you can engage him or her. So that is what I mean. Don't go prospecting. Prospect as you go. Don't say, I want to get ready. Live ready. Always be prepared. Why? Preparation is the key to performance. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. When you don't prepare, you are actually leading yourself to untold failure. So learn to plan, because when you don't plan to succeed, you are actually planning to fail. So proper preparation prevents poor performance. So let's move on. Another skills that you need to imbibe is the skills of invitation. The first skill is a skill of prospecting. The next skill is invitation skills. Many people don't know that in this industry, you don't do it unprofessionally if you want to get results. You must apply the rules and regulation for you to get the result you want. So take note, invitation is very, very important. How you invite people. Like I keep on telling people, when you go out there, you are like a member of a church. You are not to preach the gospel. You are to invite people so that they can listen to your pastor. So you go there, Tell the person, there's a church program, I'm inviting you. That is an invitation. It's different when you are doing it from the angle of preaching the gospel, opening the Bible, quoting John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave the Holy Begotten Son, and the rest is history. Sometimes some people go ahead, instead of inviting, they are presenting the message. And that is why they are not getting results. Don't go prospecting. Don't go inviting or messaging if you don't understand the skill of invitation. So what is invitation? How do we go about this invitation? There are acronyms that we use in inviting people to join our business. We call it FORM. Everybody say FORM. 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 It's like the form you fill when you want to, open a bank account. So the F stands for family. So when you meet somebody, you greet the person. Good morning, sir. Exceptional morning, sir. How are you today? Excellent morning, sir. But you must be smiling. The next thing you need to engage the person is to know more about the family. How is your family, sir? And the person will ask you, my family is fine. Or he will say, my family is okay. So when you engage somebody with that, you cannot become friendly. Always build that atmosphere of acceptance, because that is the way to do the business. The next thing you do is occupation. Find out what is the love or like of the person. Is the person working, or is it an engineer? Good morning, sir. How is the family? How is work? That is occupation. So you are trying to find out, sir, are you working in UBA? You look like those staff that work in UBA. You are trying to attract the person. Me working in UBA. I know they work for UBA, but you look like a UBA manager. Why are you doing that? You are trying to make the person relax. You are trying to make the person to calm down. Because if you just go direct, you may not be able to get the result that you are looking for. Then the arrow speaks of recreation. Find out the likes of that person. If you are speaking to some young guys, you find that it's recreation. Football is the like of many youth today. Some people like home video. Find out their likes. If the person likes football, you engage the person in that direction. Did you watch that Arsenal match yesterday? You see the way Mayu played. So if you are not good in engaging somebody in the area of recreation, you may not be able to get the person interest. So that is why it's very, very important that you imbibe this strategy. So after you have gotten the person clue in the area of family, occupation, recreation, the next thing is to give the message. Message. How do you give the message? Telling the person there's a new company in town. I don't know whether you are aware of it. They are looking for people or leaders or smart people like you. And I want you to be one of the leaders. You see, when you are inviting people, always use the word new. because people want to take position. So a new company in town, take note, I didn't say Multistream. Don't mention the name of the company. Let the person develop interest. A new company in town is trying to get some leaders or business entrepreneurs. Sir, will you be interested? This is invitation. You are not talking about the message without understanding the form, which is the family, the occupation, the recreation. So if you engage your audience with this, you are good to go. There are types of invitation I would like to share with you so that we can close with this. Then maybe if time permits, the next Zoom meeting, we'll talk more. I'm trying to work with time. Types of invitation. There's what we call the telephone invitation. What is telephone invitation? There are some people you meet, you don't need to talk about the business, just exchange contacts. So without contact, you cannot know how to present the business. So when you are inviting the person for Zoom meeting or for physical meeting, you must be excited. Telephone with excitement. Sometimes I always tell people that are joining this business, make a script. Don't just call somebody because the person is not seeing you from the other end. So write what you want to talk. Write down for a piece of paper. Good morning, sir. How are you today? I'm super excited to hear your voice. How is your family? Remember me? We exchanged contact yesterday. So place and so place. Sir, there's an event that is coming up, and I want you to be part of it. I'm inviting you for this business meeting, especially when you are in church. Don't talk about the message. Please, it is an error to go to church and be talking about Multistream. Don't do that. It is an error because nobody will listen to you. They are there to worship God. So when you are bringing another thing, they see you as Satan incarnate. So don't go and be talking about business in an environment where people are worshiping God. But you can exchange contacts. You meet somebody that is gorgeously dressed and is in the church. Just walk up to the woman or to the man, say, sir, I love your tie. This tie is unique. I guess you got it from Dubai. Please, I would like us to be a friend. Can I have your number, please? With that, you have exchanged contacts. Then you know that the next time is to invite him using his phone number. I don't know whether we are learning something. Is somebody following? We are looking at the skills of prospecting or skill in network marketing. Another type of invitation is called personal invitation. What is personal invitation? We call it power dressing. You must dress the way you should be addressed. It is so uncultured that when you go out to present a business, you look tattered. You are wearing slippers. It is an error. Please dress decent. Dress sharp. Don't dress like somebody that need help. Bring out your best. Look so attractive. You are talking about multi-billionaire industry, and you don't look at it, or you don't look it. They will not join you because your dressing is already sending a message. So guys, we need to work it out. Personal invitation is that you dress very well. Please take care of your beards. If you are a male in the house, dress very well. Package yourself very well. Let people know that you are making money. Because if somebody look at your shoes or look at your shoe, it does not look it. Anything you are saying is rubbish. They will count you as one of those 419s. So dress the way you should be dressed. If possible, buy perfume, spray perfume. Sorry, some people don't like perfume. You can use anointing oil just on a soft spot. You know, guys, it's good to smell good. Packaging is what we are talking about. Personal invitation is talking about your outlook. Some people will want to know how you look before they join you in the business. So another ways that we talk about, we are going to look into is presentation skills. So these are the things that make us to be unique. Are we learning something at all? Are we learning something at all? So guys, we are in the business of helping people. We're in the business of changing lives. In the next 10 minutes, our time will be up. So, but today, I would like to close with the skills of presentation or presentation skills. There are different ways of types of presentation. What is the first? The first is one-on-one presentation. When you invite somebody through invitation, please don't invite them to a place that is not decent. Go to a place, tell the person we have to have a coffee together. Ask him or her, we should be privileged to be hosted by you for a coffee, a business discussion. Look for a place that is suitable for you to discuss. Then walk up to that place. There's what they call one-on-one. You are not inviting other people. You and your leader makes up this invitation. So it's very, very important that we take note of that. So we call it one-on-one invitation. Then we have what is called house meeting invitation. What is house meeting invitation? House meeting invitation is a situation that you have a house meeting with some leaders. I'm talking about house fellowship. I'm talking about you having a meeting with some leaders. I'm talking about a situation whereby you discuss the meeting with one or two persons, but it can be in form of fellowship. We call it business fellowship. You let the person know that there is some group of people that is going to be having a business fellowship, and you want them to come, or you want him or her to be a part of that business fellowship. In that business fellowship, you are not the one doing the talking. Somebody else will do the talking. But you might have programmed the person mind, letting the person know that he will be given a special treatment. This is called house meeting. Many a times, people have used that to build their network. Then we have the office presentation. This office presentation is a mind-blowing, meaning maybe like the company has a particular place whereby all the leaders can meet and do presentation, either twice or daily in a week. So you can program your people so that they can also attend those office presentation. It can be a team or it can be a general office presentation. So with that, you can go far by inviting your leaders or inviting your prospects to be a part of those challenges. So those are the types of presentation that works. So sometimes some people don't know. That is why they remain low. So guys, because of the brevity of time, this is where we are going to call it a day. And I believe that somebody has been able to capture one or two things. We talked about skill. For those of us that are just joining us, we said that skills is very, very important in this industry. We look at the four skills look at the second skills, they will look at the third skills. But let me just quickly flash back. The first skill is prospecting. The second one is also called invitation skills. Then the third one is called presentation skills. So I believe somebody have received one or two information. Thank you. God bless. So ask your question. The room is open. Please go ahead and ask your question so that we can call it a day. Yes, your question, please. Yes, please, you can ask your question. Unmute yourself. Question, comments, observation, whatever you feel like saying, please go ahead. All right. Do we have a question in the house? Please unmute yourself. Multistream. Hello. Somebody stay in the house. Multistream. Is somebody here?
Dream they do it. Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you. All right.
So much appreciate it.
Yes. Hope somebody time was not wasted.
No, not at all.
All right, good. So please, if you have some maybe contribution, addition to what we have said, in respect of prospecting, invitation, please let me learn from you. Add your own, I beg. The floor is open for a general. Thank you.
What do I do now?
I'm still waiting for somebody to take the mic from me. Or should I call on somebody's name?
Where do I? My phone is giving me stress.
Somebody's phone is giving him stress.
With that, I'm sure you can hear me. Can the house hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yeah, this is Mr. Michael Betting. I want to sincerely thank you for the training. This is what I call training the trainers, and it's a good one at that. It will really give us a sharpening edge to go far. I want to, aside from the appreciation, speak on the basis of prospecting and how to conclude your prospecting, the conclusion aspect of it. I'm sure maybe that would have been a meeting for another day, or it has been cited, or we are just on preambles.
Thank you, sir. Although I didn't get it clear, the line is breaking. Thank you for your contribution.
Oh, my phone. The phone, oh, my line is breaking on.
Right, because of time, thank you, sir, Ambassador Ibai, for that. I don't know if you have somebody else that is also interested in taking the mic. Please go ahead. the absence of none, we want to proceed to the conclusive aspect of this program. We have just 4 minutes to the time we want to shut down. I want to advise with us. Are we together? Multistream.
Yeah.
Multistream.
Dream, dare, do it.
Just one person. What about the rest persons now? The rest to Madam Dawn or Dawn DPO, Dr. Sandra. I can see you there. Luisa Bassi. I can also see.
Leader. Thank you so much.
Ambassador Rosa, how are you doing today?
Good to see and also hear your voice.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. You're doing well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Your time. Thank you.
Thank you all. Your success is my CV. I really want every one of us to succeed in this industry. All right. So
thank you so much. We will appreciate you.
Thank you so much. So guys, by God's grace, we are going to call it a day here. If you have any comments, any question, any observation, kindly go to our WhatsApp platform, drop it there. There are some leaders that will also help in interpreting your questions. Please don't take this thing personal. Our business is the business of teamwork. That is why we are doing this. So I want to appreciate everyone that took his more time to be here, especially in the area of using data. I believe your data has not been wasted. So thank you. God bless you. So this evening by 8 p.m., we are going to continue. Just 1 hour. And I believe that after this training, 1 week, we are going to create training for prospecting that time. Not only leaders, those people that want to also join the business. So this 1 week is strictly for people that have already registered so that we can train ourselves, we can help ourselves. So guys, thank you and God bless you. On behalf of the management and our able leader, Ambassador Emmanuel, Dominions Chukuma, aka Godric, I want to say thank you for your time. This is what we call it a day. See you later in the evening. God bless. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. I celebrate every one of you. Dr. Sandra, Madam Bassi, I celebrate you. Ikbahi and the rest, I celebrate you.
Thank you so very much, our superpower leader. We celebrate you more.
All right. Goodbye.
Goodbye, sir.